Welcome again. Let's continue our discussion on time and distance problems. So we have this small question. A train travels a certain distance at a speed of 70 km per hour, returns at a speed of 90 km per hour. The total time taken is 8 hours. Find the one-way distance. So what do we mean by one-way distance? The train is traveling a certain distance and returns, implying in both of these motions, the train has covered the same distance. And we are supposed to figure out that same distance, not the total distance, just the one way. Now, again, let's indicate this a little pictorially. So while it is moving forward, it goes with the speed of 70 km per hour. While it returns with the speed of 90 km per hour. Now here the distance is constant, as in for the forward journey and for the backward journey. So let's call this the forward journey and the backward journey, or the return journey, let's say. In the forward journey and in the return journey, the speeds are in the ratio 7:9, 70 km per hour and 90 km per hour. Again, what are the relationship between distance, speed, and time? So distance equal to speed into time. Now, if distance is constant, that means speed into time is constant, which means if speed is increased, then time will reduce by the same fraction. So for example, if the speed is doubled, the time should be half to get the same distance. So time and speed would be inversely proportional if the distance is constant. So if the speed are in the ratio 7:9, the time should be in the ratio 9:7. Now, why am I focusing on this? Because the total time has been mentioned. The total time taken is 8 hours. Total time for the two-way journey. Now, this time, or rather the forward time and the return time, are in the ratio 9:7. The total is 8 hours. Just look at these two numbers first. If I consider the times to be 9 and 7, the total is 16. But that has to be 8, implying that has to be half. So we have to half this, giving 4.5 hours. Or half this, giving 3.5 hours. Now we can work with either one of them. So for example, if I consider this particular speed, we have 70 km per hour and traveling for 4.5 hours. So the distance is 70 into 4.5 kilometers. Or vice versa, we could have worked with this 3.5 also. 90 is the speed times 3.5. I'm not writing this, the same thing. You will get the same answer. So 70 into 4.5, a lot of ways to calculate this. You can calculate 7 into 45, or simply half this, double this, whichever is feasible for you, 35 into 9. So in either ways, you get the answer as 315 kilometers. So that is the answer for this problem. So pretty simple one. Just use the basic proportionality understanding using the relationship distance equal to speed into time, and you get the answer for this question. Let's try another question, simple one again. Right, so in this problem, we have a bus traveling at an average speed of 60 km per hour for the first X hours, time is unknown, and then at an average speed of something for the next Y hours, again the time is unknown, but the ratio of this X and Y is given to us, that is 3:2, and we're looking for the average speed of the bus for the entire journey. Now, in this particular problem, you can take variables or you can just work with the numbers 3 and 2, it really doesn't matter. I'll show you with the variables, you will find that the variables will cancel out and you will get a definite answer. So for example, if I consider the X to be 3t time and the Y to be 2t time, maintaining this ratio. So for the first part, the average speed is 60 km per hour for this 3t time. So we have 60 into 3t as the distance covered. And for the next part, we have 80 speed with 2t time. So the distance covered will be 80 into 2t. The total distance will be this much. And the basic idea of average speed is total distance upon total time. So the total time it has covered is 3t plus 2t. So that will be the required average speed. Now, as I mentioned earlier, you can observe here itself, you take t common and t common, this will cancel out. So essentially, if you would have worked with these numbers 3 and 2 itself, that would have given you the same answer. So in this case, you'll get something like, I'm cancelling out the t, not writing that out. You can mentally imagine that step. So we have 60 into 3, 180, 80 into 2, 160, 180 plus 160 is 340, divided by 3 plus 2, that is 5. 340 by 5 is 680 by 10, so that is 68 kilometers per hour. So that is the answer for this problem. Pretty simple one, an average speed problem. The ratio of the times are given. You can just consider the ratios as the actual time and you can figure out the answer. No problem at all. So that's it for this video. Thank you for joining. If you haven't yet checked the full playlist containing this video, then check the description for the direct link. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay updated with our daily questions, tutorials, and problem-solving sessions, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to never miss an update. In addition to our daily questions, we also offer comprehensive preparation for CAT and other management entrance tests. If you're looking to excel in these exams, we highly recommend checking out these courses in our website. To get a taste of what our courses have to offer, we invite you to take a free demo. The demo will give you a glimpse into the quality and effectiveness of our teaching methods, study materials, and practice resources. You can find the relevant links in the description of this video. Have a nice and successful preparation ahead. See you in the next one.